fiancé had a hall pass list of celebrities, but I found out he was actually sleeping with a local actress using that as his excuse, so I called off the wedding. We'd been together for 5 years when Jake brought up the hall pass list. It was during one of those lazy Sunday mornings where we were just scrolling through our phones and watching some rom-com. The movie had that classic scene where the couple makes a list of celebrities they'd get a free pass with. Jake thought it was hilarious and suggested we make our own. I rolled my eyes but played along. I put down Chris Hemsworth, Oscar Isaac, and Ryan Gosling, the usual suspects every woman lists. Jake made his list too. Most of them were the expected choices, but there was one name I didn't recognize. Some actress called Miranda Reeves. When I asked who she was, he said she did local theater and had a few small TV roles. I remember thinking it was weird to put someone so unknown on a hall pass list, but I shrugged it off. It was just a stupid game anyway. We continued planning our wedding. Everything seemed perfect. We'd picked out the venue, sent the invitations, and I'd finally found my dream dress. My bridesmaids were excited, his groomsmen were planning the bachelor party, and we were just 3 months away from the big day. Then one random Tuesday, I'm scrolling through Instagram during my lunch break when I see a tagged photo of Jake. It's from some fancy Italian restaurant downtown. There's a woman sitting across from him, laughing at something he said. She's beautiful, dark hair, perfect smile, and she looks really familiar. I zoom in on her face and my heart stops. It's Miranda Reeves, the actress from his hall pass list, the one he claimed to barely know. I tried to stay calm. Maybe it really was just a coincidence. Maybe they ran into each other, but the photo was from an account that tagged both of them, and when I clicked through, there were more photos. Different restaurants, different dates, going back almost 4 months. When Jake came home that evening, I was sitting on the couch with my phone in my hand. I asked him casually how his day was. He said it was fine, just the usual work stuff. I asked if he did anything for lunch. He said he grabbed a sandwich at his desk. That's when I knew he was lying. I showed him the Instagram photo. His face went completely white. He stuttered something about it being an old friend and how it was just a casual catch-up. I asked him why he lied about having lunch at his desk then. He got defensive, saying he didn't think it was important enough to mention, but something in my gut told me there was more to this story. So I did something I never thought I'd do. I waited until he was in the shower that night and went through his phone. The messages were devastating. Months and months of flirty texts, late night calls, plans to meet up at hotels. There were photos that made me physically sick. She'd sent him pictures in lingerie. He'd responded with things I thought he only said to me. One text from her said, "Can't wait to see you tomorrow, hall pass boy." He'd responded with a laughing emoji, and best excuse ever, right? When Jake came out of the bathroom, I was sitting on the edge of our bed with his phone in my lap. He saw my face and immediately knew. He tried to grab the phone, but I pulled it away. He started talking fast, trying to explain. He said it started as just a friendship. They'd met at some networking event and hit it off. Then one night, after too many drinks, things happened. But here's the part that made me want to scream. He genuinely tried to argue that it didn't count as cheating because she was on his hall pass list. I just stared at him in disbelief. He actually thought that a joke we made on a Sunday morning somehow gave him permission to have an affair. He kept saying, "But you agreed to the list. You said it was okay." I told him hall passes are for celebrities you'll never actually meet, not local actresses you can find on Instagram and take to dinner every week. The whole point of a hall pass list is that it's completely hypothetical. It's a fantasy, not a loophole for infidelity. He tried to downplay it, saying it wasn't serious and that he loved me. He begged me not to throw away 5 years over a mistake. But this wasn't just a mistake. This was months of calculated deception. He'd looked me in the eyes every single day while carrying on with someone else. I told him to pack a bag and leave. He slept at his brother's place that night. The next morning, I called my mom and told her everything. She tried the whole "people make mistakes" speech and suggested couples counseling, but I was done. If Jake could justify cheating by twisting a joke into permission, what else would he rationalize down the line? I called off the wedding that same day.